Hey guys, in this video we are going to learn the surprising benefits and secret hidden potential of the pear. This information is from the book Life-Changing Foods by Anthony William, the medical medium, okay? And the pear was actually one that surprised me because, we all know about the pear, but we're not crazy about it. But after reading this, I'm crazy about the pear. And with information like this, it really creates an inspiration for us to change our diet, to add things to our diet in order to overcrowd all the negative things that we already have in our diet. Okay, I know that many of us are just desiring this diet change, and maybe we're going about it the wrong way, and we are definitely not inspired by diets and by I just gotta eat salad and I gotta exercise or whatever it is. Okay, the best way to do it, and the way that it has helped me the most, has been to feel inspired by this food. Okay, this book does an incredible job of exposing things about different fruits and vegetables, herbs and spices, and wild foods that I have never knew about before. And when I finished reading something, I was like, whoa, I am going to eat this right now. And I'm gonna make the salad. I'm gonna chop up my little cucumbers. It was so hydrating, so much water in it. It was gonna be so good for me. And my spinach with all this electrolytes, I need this in my body, and you just inspired to make it. And so this is not about just taking everything out and becoming a vegan overnight or whatever it is that you think. This is about learning about certain things to feel inspired enough just to add one more positive thing, one more thing that will make a difference in your body every day. Okay? And we have already discussed apples and avocados, and I have actually made previous videos on other information from this book. Okay? And I am just so excited to share this information about little old pear. Okay, so this is a picture of our pear, so we can be, look how beautiful that pear is. Well, the leaf and everything. It's a great picture. Okay, and so let's begin. Okay, pears. While apples are the stuff of legend, their close relatives, pears, are considered ho-hum. People often associate pears with their bland canned form or with rare caramelized desserts. Beyond that, pears don't factor into most people's daily thoughts. In the back of our minds, we know they exist, and that's about it. Same with the pancreas. We're aware that we each have this gland, yet unless it develops an issue, we barely register that it's there. Meanwhile, the pancreas takes much of the body's stress, and sometimes we abuse the pancreas without even realizing it by eating a combination of fried foods, rich dishes, too much table sugar, or high-fat desserts. Heartbreak, letdown, betrayal, and other forms of broken trust, as well as fear of any kind, are also hard on the pancreas. For pancreas protection and stress assistance, we must turn to the pear. This neglected fruit helps rejuvenate this neglected and overtaxed gland, alleviating pancreatitis and helping to prevent pancreatic cancer. Pears are also amazing for other aspects of digestion. They act as an antispasmodic, help to soothe the lining of the stomach and intestinal tract, feed beneficial bacteria, starve and kill unproductive bacteria, parasites, and fungus, raise hydrochloric acid in the stomach, help prevent intestinal and stomach cancers, and reduce the bad acids produced by mucus and pathogens such as H. pylori. They also restore linings in the gut that have become damaged and calloused from bacteria. The little granules in a pear's flesh are loaded with phytochemicals, trace minerals, and amino acids such as valine, histidine, threonine, and lysine. The trace minerals and amino acids combine and lock onto poisons in the body, such as DDT, expelling them from your system. Trace mineral salts make pear juice high in electrolytes which stabilizes blood sugar. Plus, pears are a great weight loss food and heaven sent for the liver, helping to cleanse and purify the organ and stop cirrhosis. Bring pears into your life and you'll see that they're anything but boring. Conditions. If you have any of the following conditions, try bringing pears into your life. Pancreatic cancer, liver cancer, diabetes, food poisoning, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis D, cancer, shingles, migraines, obsessive compulsive disorder, hypoglycemia. If you have any of these symptoms, try bringing pears into your life. Acid reflux, high cholesterol, sluggish liver, dysfunctional liver heat, liver stagnation, gas, bloating, constipation, gastritis, intestinal scar tissue, adhesion, diarrhea, weight gain, inflamed skin, and much more. Emotional support. An overburdened, overstressed, and overheated pancreas and liver are often behind someone's unsettled emotions, such as frustration, irritation, uneasiness, or lack of peace. Pears are the ideal food to remedy this situation because they are the ultimate cooling tonic, especially for the liver and pancreas. Spiritual lesson. The pear's simplicity is a lesson for us all. Here's a fruit that's not complicated in the least, not flashy, exotic, hard to find, nor hard to eat, and that doesn't reduce its power by 1 ounce. Gentle, unassuming, and quietly beautiful, pears can care for your body in a particular manner that no other fruit can. They teach us that we don't have to cry out for attention or sit in resentment of not being noticed. We too can hold on to our true selves and fully possess our power without any need for show. And these are tips for consuming the pear. Each phase of a pear's ripening process has value. When a pear is hard and crunchy, that means its fiber content is high, which lowers bad cholesterol and sweeps out mucus, pathogens, and other debris from the intestinal tract. Crunchy pear slices are a great addition to salads. When a pear is soft and juicy, its glucose levels are higher and it's very easy to digest. Blended ripe pear is an ideal food for someone recovering from food poisoning or other circumstance that keep him or her from eating. Pears are best eaten between breakfast and lunch or in the late afternoon, shortly before dinner. They act as an appetite suppressant and stomach tonic to prevent you from craving sweets and overeating at meals. As substitute for apple, try ripe pear in your fresh green juice blends. Okay, so, and it has a sweet little dessert here. Cinnamon baked pears with toasted walnuts, which look delicious. Look how nice that is. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so I hope that you guys learned much more about the pear and try to incorporate a pear or two into your daily routine. I know that many of us make green juices, and what a great way to incorporate the pear instead of an apple, which is the most common thing to use. Recently, my mother had an issue with her liver, like a small issue with her liver, and I immediately thought of the pear, and I actually read her some of this, and she was blown away. And and then I actually told her about how she could incorporate in her green juice every day, and she was really happy to hear that. So once we learn more about something, we can share with somebody else and hopefully help them in their journey step by step. This book, I have actually read information of other fruits and vegetables to other people that have other conditions. At work, I actually had somebody that suffers from diabetes, and his diabetes has him going through extreme ups and downs, and some days he feels terrible of a day, and he's always expressing that. So I actually discovered that kiwis are actually really good for diabetes, and I actually brought kiwis in the next day and I gave him some, and I felt so good. I felt my heart so open, and this is what I live to do. So so with just a little bit of knowledge, we can go much farther, and it can actually help us to feel inspired and change our own diets. Okay, So I hope you guys feel much better and bring some pears into your life and watch my other videos on other fruits and vegetables, and you guys will be just as blown away on the information on this book. Okay, so I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.